Hi, this is Frankie from Malaysia, Frankie Kam, and I'm doing this video to show you how I can customize the Chessmaster pieces as well as the chessboard. So this video is in response to Fruity23 who says that because I've done this customized chessboard for Chessmaster, he would like me to design or customize the pieces in the chessboard according to this shredder GUI. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Okay, first of all, I've already extracted the individual pieces here. Kind of odd looking. They look almost like robots. I think it's wood, right? Shiny wood. And then we've got the data file here. This belongs to the Chess Ocean brown data file, which I'm going to reuse. And then here we need this part because I need to extract the chessboard, the squares for the chessboard. And of course, last but not least, the most important is the date text extract file. So I'm going to start right now by running this. Let's just copy this folder here. Let's download /pieces. So here we go. First thing to do is to load the chessboard. So here we go. Let's open up that data file, and then we're going to extract all the textures. And let's create a folder called downloads pieces. Okay, let's create a new subfolder. Work. Okay, there you, export failed. Hold on a second here. Error creating file. One more time. Let's try that one more time. Yeah, it didn't quite work. Why is that? Not sure. Okay, let's run it again. So let's load the chess file. Load this data file here. Now let's extract all the textures and pieces work. Let's see whether this works. Okay, good. Now I've done it correctly. I don't know what I did wrong just now, but anyway, here are all the main files. So let's just switch the view to large icons. Now here you can see the set of pieces, the template or the existing pieces, which I'm going to change into the shredder GUI pieces. Okay, so first thing to note is I need to use a program called I use paint.net. Okay, so let's run that application and let's load up the first piece. We will close this. Let's load up the first piece, which is the white pawn. So there you go, BP for black pawn. And let's also load up the TGA file, which is the where would that be? So hard to read this thing. Okay, that's the black pawn there. Now both of these files have to be the same, or rather the customized piece must be the same size as this one here, which is let's have a look at that. That's 128 pixels by 128. Okay, the first thing I need to do is to convert this into first of all I need to get the file name. So that's the file name of the TGA file for the black pawn. Now let's go back to here, and first thing we need to do is to resize it to 128 128. Okay, so I've got the maintain aspect ratio checkbox ticked. And now I need to save this as that particular file. So under work, and this is a TGA file, so let's just do that. Now I need to do this for every single piece, yeah. So make sure you get it right. That's a pawn, B for black, so that's a black pawn. Okay, so the first one is done. Almost. Click OK, it's done. So I'm going to close this too. Black pawn, next black knight. Let's go for the black knight. Black knight. This is the black knight. BD for black knight, BN for black knight. And now let's open up the next one, which is work. Knight B. Here you go. So once again, let's double check the size. They're all the same, 128 pixels, but the customized pieces are not 128 pixels. They are actually 96 by 96. So let's change that right now. 128 by 128. Click OK. And what's the name of this file? You can see right at the top here, but to make it easy for myself, because I don't want to type the file name, I'm going to pretend I want to save that file name, but actually I'm just copying the TGA file name. Okay, now let's go back to here, and we've already resized it. Have we resized it? Of course we have. 128 pixels by 128. So let's save it as the Black Knight. Now you need to save it inside this folder here, so make sure that's the correct name. Okay, done. Click OK, done. So Control W to close the file. Next is, let's open up the next file, which is Black Bishop. Where's the Black Bishop? Yeah, Black Bishop. Okay, so this file is actually the file that goes into the Chessmaster, that file. So now let's open up the Black Bishop. That's the Black Bishop. Okay, right, and let's resize that to 128. So now you get a hang of it. This part's pretty easy. It's quite tedious. Also, I need to get the file name, so let's pretend to save that. Control C. Now let's go back to here and file save as, and let's save it under work. Now this has got to be a TGA file. You got to be careful about that. That's a TGA file. So Black Bishop, done. Okay, click OK. Control W, Control W. What's after the bishop? The rook. So let's go for the rook. Okay, this is the rook. BR for black rook. Next, let's open up the TGA file. So that's rook B for black. Rook B for black. Okay, again, double check. Control R for the to show you the dimensions of the image. So that's 128 pixels. So this one, Control W to I'm sorry, what am I doing? Let's open that again. Okay, this one here, one more time, let's do it. 128 by 128. Okay, and now let's save it as the rook. Again, select TGA. Okay, here we go. That's not right. That's not right. Hold on a second. I need to first of all copy the file. Copy the file name. So there you go. FB Rook B for black. Let's go back to here. Again, let's double check. That's 128 pixels. Yeah. Save as TJ file. Work. Paste. So that's the black rook done already. So after the black rook, then we're going to do the black queen. Let's go for the queen B. Here you go. Let's open up another file, which is the actual queen herself. Here you go. That's the black queen. Yeah, that's the black queen. So one more time, Control R. Is it Control R? Resize, Control R. Yeah, okay. So 128 by 128. And then let's get the file name of the black queen. File save as. Copy this. Just Control C immediately. And then let's go back to the customized piece. Now it's ready to be saved. And we're going to overwrite this particular file, which is the black queen TJ file. Okay. Now click OK. Done. So let's go for the black king this time. So let's just open up the black king. Where's the black king? Okay, here you go, black king. Almost there, yeah? Well, we're not even halfway yet, but we're getting there pretty soon. So pieces, let's go for the black king. Right, black king is this one. Looks almost like a pressure cooker. So Control R to resize. Again, change the 96 times 96 pixels to 128 times 128 pixels. So that's done. Let's get the file name. File save as. Here. Cancel. Go back to the pressure cooker king. Save as. Click on work. Change this to TGA file. Okay, here you go. Save that. Okay, click OK. Now let's work on the white pieces. So we're going to repeat everything that we've done, except this time we're working with the white pieces. So let's go for the pawn, 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 PAWN pawn. Where is that? Okay, here you go, white pawn. Let's open up the customized pawn. Here you go, white pawn, Berlin, I think it is. First thing we need to do, resize. So let's change that to 128 by 128. This is maintain aspect ratio, so both the height and the width is 128 pixels. Next we need to do is get the file name, file save as, Control C, cancel, go back to here, let's save, and let's change this, the original TGA file, we're going to change it to we're going to save this customized pawn, white pawn, as this TGA file. Okay, so it's overwrite. So long way more to go. What's next after the pawn? White rook, white knight. Let's open up the white knight. Knight, white knight. Okay, now let's go for the pieces. White knight, here you go. Funny looking Berlin piece. Control R to resize. Let's change the dimensions to 128 pixels. Done. Let's get the file name. So by now you should be a pro at this, because it's pretty much very straightforward. Okay, cancel. However, it is extremely tedious, okay, hold on a second, I'm getting lost here. This file, we need to save that inside the work folder. Change this to TGA and Control V. Okay, white knight. Okay, done. After the white knight, we're going to I did, right? I did. Okay, I'll just double check that. The look at this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's double check the dimensions. Image, resize. Yeah, 128. Okay, so after this, let's open up the white bishop. White bishop. Where's the white bishop? Here you go, bishop W. And then let's open up the customized piece, so just a shredder interface. So that's the white knight. Okay, let's get the file name first of all. Okay, that's the file name. Go back to here. What do? Control R to resize 128 by 128 pixels. Save as work. Select TGA. Did I get it right? No, obviously I didn't get it right. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. Let's do that one more time. Let's open up the bishop. That's the white bishop. Image, resize 128 by 128. File, save as, work, TGA. Okay, that's the white bishop. Click OK, done. After the white bishop, we go for the white rook. So let's open up the white rook. Where's the rookie? Here you go, white rook, open this up. Let's get the white rook, which is the shredder piece. Which one is the white rook? There you go. Okay, white rook. Resize, Control R, 128, 128. And let's, did I get the file name? Yeah, I did earlier on. So let's get it again. Control C. Let's go back to the customized piece. File save as, work, TGA. Okay, now 2 more pieces to go after this. Now we need to verify this afterwards, yeah? So after this we will check the folder contents. Let's now open up the white queen. So white queen opens up. Let's open up the customized piece. Here's the white queen, beautiful piece. Control R. Let's change the width to 128 and height to 128. Okay, so let's save as TGA file, work, TGA, and is that, no, that's not right. So I can do it this way. Gotta be very careful. I can just click on the white queen. There you go, white queen. Okay, and now for the white king, the last piece. So let's open up the white king. White king, here you go. And let's open up the customize piece. White king, here you go. Control R, 128, 128. File, save as TJ file. I'm sure there's an easy way to do this. Again, you got to be careful. I did not copy the file name, but now I can just click on this, and it's as good as done. Yeah, King W. So that's the white king. Okay, so now let's have a look at our folder. Okay, so now you can see that's the black bishop, white bishop, black king, white king, black knight, white knight, black pawn, white pawn, black queen, white queen, black rook, and white rook. Now what I need to do next is to open up this. This is the segment of the chessboard that will be duplicated. It's a 4x4, so it will be duplicated 100% along all 4 sectors. So all you need to do is to tell ChessBase what one sector looks like. So these are the first 4x4 squares. So let's open that up. Which one was it again? I'm tired. Okay. Fields S underscore 2D. Very cryptic. Very cryptic. Fields S. So let's look for fields S. Okay, here you go. This is the piece. Again, what you need to do is you need to check the size of the board. That's 512 by 512. Now this part's tricky because now we want to actually take this segment here, which is basically the again, we have to match this, right? The top right hand corner is the dark square, so we're going to take a 4x4 segment, and the top right hand corner is the dark square. So let me just open this up first of all in paint.net, and now I need to scroll into it because I got to be very careful. This is very tricky because I don't have the actual chessboard itself. This is all I have to go by. If you have the Shredder program installed on your computer, chances are that you might have actually the chessboard itself. So now I'm going to do a little bit of guesswork by roughly, well, maybe that's not the best one. Best thing to do is to take somewhere inside here. I think this will do. No, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Okay, here we go. This segment will do. Now what I need to do is I need to fine tune it, and let's click on this selection. Okay, now obviously it's not perfect yet, so now we're going to zoom in, click on this, or what do you call it, this move selector icon. So where's the dots? Here you go. Okay, so I just need to drag this down. I think this is the that's the section I need to highlight. Where is the dot? Here you go. Okay, I think that would be it. And now here for the southern section, there's a little dot here. Okay, so I can move this up. Okay, let's move it up, and last part is here. Where is it now? Is that it? Yeah. Is that it? No, I think one more. Is that it? Okay, that looks fine. I don't know about the top part. I think this needs to be moved 1 notch down, or 1 pixel. There you go. Now this one, should I move it down by 1 pixel, or should I leave it there? This is kind of hard because this part I'm not very clear exactly where the borderline is. It's either here or here. Now, considering the fact that every section has got a little row there, so I'm assuming that it's got to go here. Okay, now let's just double check that. So the east side is clear. Let's look at the southern side. I dare say that's the border. And then you've got this section. Now where is it? It can't be up here. It's got to be down here. Okay, so I'm just going to go with my gut instinct. Again, in the absence of the actual chessboard, I've got to do some guesswork. Now, is it here or here? That's the thing. Is it here or here? Okay, I'm just going to go with this. Okay, so it's not going to be perfect because I don't have the actual chessboard, but I'm assuming there's a little faint white line at the border there. So I've got a faint white line at the north and on the east and the south. South, I've also got a faint white line. And here, now this is the problem. This one, again, the question is there something like that or no? But then it doesn't make much sense here. I think, okay, to be in the same spirit as the other borders, there's a faint top row there, which is I think 1 pixel. So I should have 1 pixel thickness on the west side. Just double checking again. 1 pixel thickness there. You see that line, that faint line. 1 pixel thickness on the southern section, and the east section I've got this. Okay, so now it's time to cut this off and edit paste as a new image. Does that make any sense? I am not sure. I'm not sure whether that works, but I'm going to assume that it does. And what I'm going to do right now is to double check the size. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the chessboard is supposed to be 512 by 512 pixels. And let's save this name first of all, because we're going to overwrite it. Let's go back to here. Now the question is whether there should be a faint line there or not. I'm gonna leave it there. I am going to leave that faint line there. I could be wrong, yeah. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna save. First of all, I need to resize this. See, it's a funny number, and it's not even equal. It's width is 365 and height is 364. Okay, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut off this row, this column here, and I'm thinking that pixel shouldn't exist. Okay, so let's cut this and let's paste this. So now I've got a even board. Let's check the size. It's 364 by 364, and I need to change this to 512 to 512. So this is the most tedious part. Well, this is the hardest part actually, because it involves quite a bit of manual labor. And again, I'm not too sure whether this is going to be correct, but I'm going to leave it as it is. Yeah, I can see there's a border line there. Okay, now is that border line supposed to be there? I don't know. I really don't know. So let's forget it and let's leave it there. And now remember, we need to save this as the TGA file. And what's the name of the TGA file? You don't have to remember, you just need to copy and paste it. Hold on a second. It's fields, isn't it? This one, fields 2d com.tga. Yeah. So in fact, if you're not sure, again, I'm quite tired because it's already 1:32 a.m. in the morning, so I can see up here fields underscore 2dcom.tga. So cryptic. So let's do it. Okay, so select TGA and fields. Here you go. Save it. Okay, done. So let's inspect my handiwork, and let's close off all the unnecessary images. So now I've got the 2 bishops, 2 kings, 2 knights, 2 pawns, 2 queens, 2 rooks, and I've got the chessboard itself here. Okay, we're almost ready to roll, yeah. So what I need to do now is I need to go back to the folder where I've got my DAT file, and I'm going to run my text extract.exe file. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the work files from the work folder and update it into the dat file there. So how we do this is we run the dat text extract exe file, Let's load up the chess set again, which is this DAT file. Now I'm going to click replace textures and slowly navigate to the documents, pieces, and the work subfolder. Okay, now you can see that this part is sometimes this happens. Yeah, now everything seems to be fine, but the knight is the wrong color depth. Wrong color depth. So I got a problem with this knight. I don't know how that came about. That's the black knight. So the black knight TGA file is wrong, and let's just exit first. Black knight TGA file. Now why is that? Okay, so this part is a bit of complication here because apparently maybe I didn't do something right. So what I'm going to do now is I need to extract this the black knight data file one more time and redo it. Okay, I'm going to redo the black knight. So let's just make a copy of the data file one more time. Let's come out and let me, okay, let's paste this here. Copy off, and then what I'm going to do is I need to extract the black knight from the copy file there. So let's run this. Let's load the file that I copied, which is this one, and let me extract. I think I have to extract all the textures. So let's extract all the textures, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the black knight. I'm trying to get the black knight piece. So let's create another folder, work 2. Okay, what happened here? Okay, one more time. Data extract, click load the chess set. Let's load the data copy file, extract all textures, and let's click on work 2. Okay, so for some strange reason now it works. What I've done is I've extracted all the files. Now what I'm interested in is the black knight here. Okay, so let's let me delete everything except for the black knight because I don't need to have so many files. That one there. Okay, so let's open this file. Now this part is making it unnecessarily longer than it should. So I'm going to open up this file here. Now what is the issue? What is the issue here? I don't know. How do I see the properties? How do I see the properties of the information of the text file, of the image file itself? I don't know how to do that. Okay, anyway, let's open up the black bishop one more time. Under pieces, you've got the black bishop, Berlin_BN_96. Okay, now remember we need to resize the dimensions to 128 by 128. Is it 128 by 128? Let's double check. Yes, 128 by 128. And what's the file name here? Okay, once again, this is the file name. That's the TGA file. I think earlier on what I did, maybe I saved it as a PNG file. I really don't know. So now I'm going to save this as the TGA file. Under work 2, let's select TGA. There you go. Overwrite, yes. Okay. Okay. So now this file, I need to just cut it and put it into work. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so I've got the black knight done. So I don't need this work 2 file. Of course, it's empty right now. So let's just delete the folder. So that's our folder. And I don't need the copy of the data file. Now the thing is that let's use the that text extract program to open up the chess set data file. And earlier on I had a problem with the black knight not being replaced properly. This file here, there's a problem. Okay, So right now it hasn't been replaced, so it's still the old chess.com Ocean Black Knight. So let's just replace all the textures, because I can't replace single textures. I got to replace the entire set themselves. So let's click extract all, replace textures. And now we need to select the pieces and the work folder. Click OK. Keep your fingers crossed. Yes, all done. All done. Okay, so that's it. Now the file name is this one, yeah. bo_ga_ chessoceanbrown.dat. So let me click exit, and yeah, here you go. This is the file. So now I'm going to rename that, and I'm going to type the words bo_ga, and let's put this as Shredder Berlin. I think it's called the Berlin set. Okay. What else I need to do? Okay, this is the main thing, because the other thing that I did in the project, in the mini project, was to create a mini preview board. That's just going to take a little bit too long. So this is the main thing here right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to I'm going to upload this shredder file into the Google Drive, and then you can download it. Yeah. So let's go for the Google Drive thing. Let's do it. Google Drive. No, I can't even remember where it is. So where's the link? Okay, here's the link. So since I'm the owner of the Google Drive, I'm able to upload the 2D chess set here. So let's upload the let's do a file upload. Let's upload the pieces. This one. Okay, done. That's it. Finished. Okay, so thank you very much. That's how I customize the Chessmaster pieces and the chessboard to replicate or to mimic the Shredder Berlin piece set and the chessboard. Thank you very much. Frankie Kam from Malaysia, signing off. Bye-bye.